guys, it's Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, you guys, in this last session, what I want to go over is two things. Why did Zelinsky enter the lion's den? Because I believe, this is what I think, and we're going to see what the cards say. I don't know if it's a download or not. I think it is a download. Anyway, I thought I told you, thoughts, downloads, everything runs together now. But, this is a download because I was told to ask this question. Why did Zelensky enter the lion's den? I believe that he went in knowing that he knew he was going into a trap. He knew he was going into the lion's den. But he went in to help Europe expose the Orange Menace. He knew that they would pull some crap, and this would expose him even more, that he's basically a Russian asset, okay? Just to like make it like crystal clear. And he made it crystal clear, right? Because they're going to go in on him, on Orange Menace and the Muskrat, and expose the whole cheating thing, okay? And trying to get him kicked out of office, okay? Get him kicked out of office and get KAMALA in there. Because it's in Europe's best interest to have KAMALA in there, not the Orange Menace, okay? So, I want to see if that's what the cards say. The next thing I want to do is I want to read on this, okay? Because me and my husband have been talking about this. Because I saw Muskrat, it's when he met with one of the leaders, one of the heads of state from India, I believe it was. Regardless, on this side was we'll call it the Indian president, the Indian head of state. He was on this side with all his constituents, looking all professional in suits and stuff. And why is the Muskrat meeting with heads of state? I don't know. But on this side, it was like a wife or a nanny with a kid. Another wife or a nanny with a kid. Another wife or a nanny with a kid. What the hell is all that? And then my husband says that he saw his house. It's like not a house. Not even like a big mansion house. It's like a compound, okay? There's a house. There's all kinds of little small houses. Something don't smell right with this fool, okay? Are those wives? Like, he don't have just, because like he just had his 14th kid. What the hell's he doing with all these kids and all these different women, and they're all sitting there? Are those wives? Are those, I want to read on the whole thing because I'm just curious about who this fool is, okay? Who's all up in our business. Okay. But the first thing I want to read is, why did Zelensky enter the lion's den? Let's see what cards we should use. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit, should we use what lies beneath to find out why Zelensky walked into the lion's den? Yes. Okay. So we're going to use what lies beneath. Yeah, let me shuffle these and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's look at why Zelensky walked into the lion's den. Look, this is the card that was on the bottom. Fake. Fake apology. He knew that these dudes were fake as hell. So he knew what he was walking into. He knew it was a fake situation. He knew that they're not on his side, that they're being fake. Okay? As fake as that mask is. They're trying to act like they want to help him. He knew that was all fake. Okay? He knew he was walking into the lion's den. Okay, here we go. He has emotional intelligence. He walked in knowing he had something over them. He walked in with a mission. Okay, he knew what he was doing. He wasn't there to sign mineral deals, sign his mineral rights over. He wasn't there to make a deal. He has emotional intelligence, which is also why he was able to compose himself while they were yelling at him. Okay, because he was on a mission. He knew what he was supposed to do. He knew these two are baboons. Okay, that they're fools. He wanted to let them expose themselves to the world, that they are definitely Russian assets. They're Putin's puppets. Okay? He wanted to make it, him and the European Union wanted to make it crystal clear to the world. Private relationship. So he wanted to act like, yeah, I'm here to try to cozy up to you guys. Not really. He knew that these two fools, or at least the Orange Menace, was going to make some bad choices. A situation is about to explode. The shit's about to pop off. Does this card describe what happened on Friday? And he knew some shit was going to pop off, okay? And he's all for it because he knew this is the card. This exposes the Orange Menace and his whole cabinet and the Muskrat, this exposes the Orange Menace and everybody. That they are Russian assets. They are on the Russian side, okay? And he knew that if he popped off and showed out how much he supported Putin, that this is going to be a negative thing for them, negative thing for the Orange Menace. And it's great for Europe and the European nations and for Zelensky, because now they have the evidence. They've had the evidence of the Muskrat cheating the election or stealing the election in America. But the fact that and they knew they could get America even more on their side and more people on their side before they announced that announcement that they have the evidence of Orange Menace and the Muskrat stealing the election. They knew if they did this, they'd have more people on their side, more Americans, more of the world, more pressure. This is the hugest card of this whole reading. This was the goal too. He wants the Orange Menace to feel insecure. That's not Zelensky feeling insecure, the Orange Menace. Okay? He thought he was all that in a bag of chips. And then how he saw everybody responded, which he should have known anyway, but he's stupid. He's like, oh God, now he's insecure about what he did. Look at this. The game is over. You exposed yourself. You laid your cards out. You let everybody know in the world that you're a Russian asset, that you're with Russia for sure. Okay? And against Ukraine, and you look like hell. Okay? Because you made some bad choices. When it comes to this whole plan with Zelensky and the European Union, they knew it would be a long road. So they've been very cautious about how to handle this whole thing, okay? Well planned, well executed. They've been investigating. He went over there because he knew that he had the goods, okay? The investigation, he knew he had the goods on Trump, okay? And Muskrat, the stealing of the election. They have the proof. They just want to, like I said, they just went over there to expose him to the world of how much of a Russian asset he is. So that more of the United States was on European side and also on Zelensky's side before they come out with that evidence. Okay? And it's in their best interest, like I keep saying, to come out with the cheating of this election. Because Europe does not want Putin to be successful. Okay, they need Ukraine to be successful. Ukraine is what's holding up everything from him rolling on into Poland and rolling through the rest of Europe and taking over. And they know that the Orange Menace will have to run away once they expose this information. So boom. I knew when that was a download that said you need to read why did he walk into the lion's den. He knew what he was doing. It was part of the plan. So that's what the cards are saying. That's the energy saying. And that was my download. Okay. What's next? Okay, what I want to read about is just what's with the Muskrat and all the kids, all the women that are with all the nannies or wives, and that compound. Like, what's with the whole thing? What lies beneath what answered, probably, but it also could be very criminal. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit, on everything I just talked about with the Muskrat, should I use the true crime cards? No. Clear, clear, clear. With everything I just said about Muskrat, should I use what lies beneath? Yes. Okay. Let me shuffle. I'll be right back. All right. I got them all shuffled. Let me cut them. 1, 2, 3. What's on the bottom? So, what this reading, again, let's just remind me, is what's the deal with the Muskrat? I want to know what's the deal with his wives or his nannies, all those kids, he has like 14 kids, and that compound. Like, what's the deal with the whole thing? Toxic. It's not funny. It's funny, but it's not. Okay, that's not funny because you know why it's not funny? That's a lot of kids involved in the situation. If it was just the Muskrat, I wouldn't care if it was toxic. I'm like, good. But there's children involved in this. Okay? That's not good. I'm going to laugh because we're talking about the Muskrat here. So it probably is toxic. Look at this. All that is putting on a show. So none of that, what he's doing with all those women and all those children, it's not coming from the heart. It's a show. Tantric sex. What's telling me about this card, a lot of times tantric sex is not for orgasm. It's for healing, more positive type of things are supposed to come out of it. And it's a very, okay, we'll just say it like that. But with this one, this is not for healing, okay? This is him spreading his seed around everywhere. And it's not healthy, what he's doing. In his sick head, I think he thinks he's creating a love story. A once upon a time love story. And his vision of a and what's tantric sex is right next to it. His vision of a love story is what he has going on. A harem. That's what I'm reading so far. Ha! Knowing they effed up. So he's done something where he knows he's messed up. I'm not sure what that is yet, but he knows he is messed up with something. With probably all these kids and these women. I hate nothing about you. I don't know what the heck that is. I think this is him trying to convince these women that he loves them all. We're going to ask some questions to the pendulum. Promiscuous. Well, obviously, he's promiscuous. Sleeps around, hot, free for all. Sleeps with your man. Obviously. What's happening in that whole thing between the women, the children, and that compound is falling apart. It's a hot mess up in there. He's going to put on a show, though, and walk through the Capitol with his head on, with his son on his shoulders, like everything's perfect, and it ain't perfect. That's a show. He's putting on a show. Anger management. I'm sure this is him and the whole situation in that compound. It's a hot mess up in there. Hater. There's not love and all that. There's a lot of hatred between all of those, between everybody. I got a few questions to ask. Clear, 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 clear. Spirit. Those women, all those women that are with those children, are those nannies? Huh. Nope. Clear. Spirit. Those women that are with those children that we saw on TV, are those his, like, wives? Yes. And nobody's talking about that. Well, because there's so much other stuff going on, that's the last thing people are talking about. But I like to know who I'm dealing with, okay? This guy is sick in the head. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit. Do all of these wives get along? No. Clear. Spirit. Do the wives hate each other? Yes. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit. Is there a lot of animosity in this house? In this house or this compound? There's not a lot of animosity? Okay. Clear. Spirit. In this house, is there a lot of anger? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Is there a lot of jealousy between the women? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Are the children in danger living in that compound? I knew it. Yes. Clear. This is for entertainment purposes. Everything we say here is allegedly. Clear. Spirit. Is the Muskrat, is he mean to the children? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Is he physically abusive to the children? Thank God, no. Okay, thank God. But he's mean. You can tell he's mean. He's toxic, like the first card said. Clear. Spirit. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit. So the entire situation with the marriage, the children, the compound, is it a toxic situation? Yes. I knew those women were not nannies. When I seen them all lining up, I'm like, what the hell is all that? Those are wives. He should be going, it's against the law, okay? He should be going to prison for that. What a disgusting mess. And you know who I feel sorry for are all those children. And that little X, I feel extra sorry for him, okay? I feel sorry for all of them because you're being brought up by the Muskrat. That is not going to be a good situation at all for you. You're not going to grow up to be a very nice person. Let's just say that. And if you do, thank God. But how he's raising these kids, they're going to be very messed up adults. They're going to be very messed up kids, and they're going to be very messed up adults. Okay, so we did everything. Yeah, that's it for today, you guys. God, today was some interesting. Every day is interesting. Every day is interesting readings. I always say that. I say every day I think, oh, this is the most interesting, or this is every day. I just have to realize every day is going to be some very interesting readings because what we're going through is like with a Kardashian TV show. Is basically what our country's like right now. Okay, you guys, that is it for today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Comments, questions, or anything you want me to read about, leave it below. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace, love, and happiness. Okay, guys? And be happy, okay? Just watch the show go down. We're going to be okay, okay? We're going to be wonderful, actually. We're in the age of Aquarius. We're getting rid of the old, okay? Europe's over there helping us, okay? So don't worry. We're going to be great. All right. Love you guys. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye, guys.